Hello, Heather. It's Thursday. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. You look like you're having a tough time. I hope you're feeling better now. And I wanted to continue our conversation about philosophies and words to live by. Your mother sounds very wise to me. I think she's right that it's worthwhile to put effort into something, whether or not the result is what you wanted. That's something I've really tried to teach my son, and he can get really frustrated if things don't come out like he expects them to or wants them to. I read some interesting research a few years ago that I have shared with my son to try to encourage him. Some research has been done that indicates that the time when your brain is most receptive to new information and most primed to learn things is right after you make a terrible mistake. That doing something wrong sort of sends this little jolt through your brain that says, oh, I better get better at this. So this process, this effort, this doing things, making mistakes, falling down, getting up, this kind of persistence is really much more important than getting a good result. As for my own words to live by, I made a video on Monday talking about some of the Greek and Roman philosophers I like. In terms of more contemporary writers, there's a quote from Neil deGrasse Tyson I very much like, and I'm going to try to do it from memory. He said, there's two main philosophies I try to live by: to know more about the world today than I did yesterday, and to lessen the suffering of others. And you'd be surprised how far that gets you. And I like most of what Neil deGrasse Tyson says, but I especially like that quote because I think it really brings together the two things I think are the most worthwhile human impulses, which are love and curiosity. The desire to know things and the desire to help other people is pretty much responsible for everything good in the world that we know. And the more we can encourage those impulses, the better things get for our species. So I try to live by that. I try to learn things about the world every day, or at least every few days. There may be some days when I just want to watch TV and maybe not learn things. And I also take seriously the idea that we have an interest in and sometimes an obligation to ease the suffering of other people, and even better, to bring joy to other people when it's within our power. And as Neil deGrasse Tyson says, you'd be surprised how far that gets you. Feel better, Heather. Bye for now.